Hi preschool team. So welcome to week 3. Week 3 is all about friendship. So there's not particularly skills or shapes of the week. We are going to work on working together and doing our obstacle courses as a team and helping promote friendship. So for our warm-up this week, you can feel free to keep your same stretches or dice warm-ups or freeze dance. We've also got friendship song, or you can do songs by the Kaboomers. They have a nice friend song that's listed on the lesson plan. So let's get ready to talk about our friendship week. Okay, so for week 3 friendship week, here is the first half of our floor setup. As you can see, it looks a little different because they're going to be working in pairs and doing things in tandem, so going together at the same time. Our first spot is going to be the trampolines. Here they'll do their 3 tuck jumps, so knees up. Here we've got a tandem forward roll, hands down, chin tuck, all the way up to standing. Next, we have some beams that they can hold hands and walk on.
Oh, I added something. My Valentine's Day kids night out.
And last, we have a yoga pose. It is a triangle pose. So they can put one foot on the statue marker and try to touch that foot. That is it for the first half of floor. So I'm going to do a little flipperoo here and get our second half set up. So again, they're working in their pairs. First, we have a ladder crawl on this side. Next, we have another rock and roll station. So this is a little different than last week. They're gonna put beanbag in their feet and try to roll over and drop the beanbag on the circle behind them. And sit all the way up. Next, they get to do a partner handstand together. Hands down, feet up the wall. And then last but not least, we have our donkey kick. So both partners together, working on the strong straight arms. And that is it for floor this week. Okay, for bars this week, we have a similar setup to last week, some of the same skills we've been working on. Now we're just working on the friendship element and working together. On the first bar, they will take turns working their front supports, forward rolls, or if your class is working pullovers, you can spot pullovers there as well. So one at a time at the first bar. Second bar, they'll come over and together, they will work on their tuck hangs. Hands on, knees to our belly. Then they're gonna stay together in their team with their friend or their buddy. And we'll work on our strong, supported arms, tucking our knees up and holding. Then at the small key bars, they will go one at a time, working on their bear walks. They can go forward, sideways, backwards if your class needs a challenge. And then last but not least, they have a little rock and roll station side by side. So hands down, they'll roll back and stand all the way up before going back and starting at the main spotting station bar. And that's it for bars this week. We have beam next. So as you'll see here, we've got mostly double beams except for the back beam, in which they'll take turns. On our first set of beams, the rainbow floor beams, they're going to practice their forward walk holding a friend's hand. So walking down. Next, in tandem, side by side, they're going to do their sideways walk, step together. We had lots of practice with that last week. Sideways. And on the big beam, we'll take turns. This will probably be your main spotting station. If they're really littles, they can practice their forward or tippy-toe walks, or more advanced kiddos can try their flamingo walks all the way down. Next, they'll come to the 2 row beams. There'll be another one up here later, and this is going to be our backwards walks. We one a lot last week, so they should be pretty good at it by now before they come back to the beginning. And that is it for Beam this week. All right, let's talk about vault. So again, they're going to be working together with their friend or their buddy this week. So starting here, they have hopscotch. They can practice jumping both feet, jumping wide, all the way down. It's a lot of jumps. Next, they practice their jump up and freeze on the start. They can crawl together under the tunnel to go up on the trampoline, where we can work some more tuck jumps, more straight body jumps if we need to. Then we're going to come to the brown mat where there is a forward roll. And I know it's hard to see, but over here they'll come down and there's a stepping stone pathway to lead them back to the start of the obstacle course. And that will be your vault circuit for the week.